Welcome to the channel. My name is Jackson. This is the Stock Sunday Preview, where we preview stocks for the following week. So just quick notes, apologies for missing last Sunday's preview. I had my wisdom teeth removed, doing better. As you guys may notice, Shakar is not here with me for this week's preview, but that's alright, he will be back soon, along with a possible new guest who will help explain gamma squeeze, short squeeze, and he'll help us run through trailing stop loss, which is really going to up your game. So we're going to start with a little review of past predictions, starting with Etsy, still climbing, up 3% this week, doing well, it's still a good hold. Next, Square, down 3% last week, but expect a green week this week. Next, Fubo TV, man were we right about this one, up 15% last week, which proves that the acquisition of Victory was worth it. So basically, Fubo TV acquired Victory, which is a betting site, and they plan on coming out with some sort of live betting TV system later in the year, possibly 2022. Next, Tesla, up only 1% in the week, but up 33% on the month. Still a good hold. Moving on from Tesla, we have NIO, another EV company. So as you can see on the chart, we had some good growth happening around January 9th, NIO Day. It hit all-time highs. Then as we continue to go, we see pullback because people sold off from NIO Day. But like we've been telling you guys, NIO is a long-term hold. Stock price prediction, $75 by the end of 2021. Now just to quickly cover cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum are very volatile, and I suggest that if you do want to invest in crypto, which I think everyone should, you want to wait for a red day. So essentially, you want to buy low, sell high. But in this case, I'd recommend, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, you should do your own due diligence, but I'd recommend buying at the lowest point possible and just take a look at the 1 month chart. So for Bitcoin, buy anywhere between 30,000 and 33,000. For Ethereum, I would buy anywhere from 1,100 to 1,250. Now for our new stocks. GameStop. So we've seen interesting things happen with GameStop. In the past week, as you can see, up 45%. Friday alone, they are up almost 50. They are up 50%. And here's why. Institutions like Citron attempted to short this, what seemed to be failing stock. But little did they know that the company's stock would increase as we continued to go into lockdown because people were playing more video games. As they panicked, they created a short squeeze by buying shares in an attempt to minimize losses. The significance of this is that previously, these institutions that were shorting GameStop were actually holding back the share price. And as investors realized that this was happening, they started to buy shares. But they didn't stop at just shares. They continued to buy options, which created a gamma squeeze. And a gamma squeeze, in basic terms, my guest later in the week will explain this in hopefully more clearer terms. A gamma squeeze is where stock rises a good amount due to options being bought. So, when we look at GameStop, these companies that were buying, these institutions like Citron that were buying puts and shorting the stock, once they realized that this stock was not going down, they started to buy shares. And investors started buying shares. But investors, just like you and I, we didn't just stop at shares. We started buying options. So as these investors started panicking and buying a ton of shares, we started buying options because we knew that this stock would increase. So the gamma squeeze almost switched. And again, our guest later in the week will explain this more. But basically, GameStop is up 50% because of a short squeeze and a gamma squeeze happening. Finally, we have BlackBerry. Now, I think this is a really good buy, and I don't think it's too late, because although BlackBerry is up about 20% this week, it is not too late. And here's why. It is undervalued. People see it as a failing phone company. It is far from that. It has reinvented itself as a cybersecurity and as a company that makes technology for EV companies. That's electric vehicle companies. For the past few years, BlackBerry's been working on a specific technology called QNX. And supposedly QNX is in most cars as a part of the car's electronic software. But what BlackBerry did was it took this software that existed and it added to it to help EV cars and all cars become self-driving. BlackBerry has also been designing a software called Ivy, or IVY, and they actually partnered with Amazon. Huge partnership, Amazon. This is a huge partnership because with BlackBerry's help, they could help Amazon get their self-driving cars up and running much sooner. Along with catalyzing Amazon's self-driving plans, I could also see BlackBerry dabbling in car insurance because, as my research has shown, self-driving car insurance is very expensive. So if BlackBerry can provide the technology that proves to insurance companies that self-driving cars are actually safer than normal vehicles, this will completely change the game. But they could take an alternative route to, instead of approaching a car insurance company and looking for a partnership, they could possibly create their own with Amazon's help. You never know. Either way, I see tremendous upside for BlackBerry, and I recommend you do your own due diligence and consider buying this stock. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment of what you liked or what you'd like to see. Also, if you want to get started investing now with Robinhood, go ahead and click the link down in my description to get one free stock. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll see you next time.